Hey, good morning. It's Vince with Creative Rods. We're going to do another shop walk today. Stay tuned. Let's go check out what the guys have got going on here today at Creative Rods. All right, let's see what's going on in the shop today. Working on this 36 Ford. As you saw a couple of days ago, we've got the fuel line out now. Working on putting the gas tank back in it and new fuel lines, waiting on the carburetor. The 69 Oldsmobile. Tyler and Carter built a frame to put this bad boy on. That thing is solid. Well, we got the body put on it. We have to put it up in storage until we get the frame from Scott's Hot Rods. Motor out. We got to clean up the engine bay for that new LS3. But that is one solid frame. Got the S10 LS1 swap in. Getting ready to take the rear end out of that. But I think Zach's in the process of prepping it for paint.
What's going on? Are you having a lovely day?
Yeah.
Well, we're getting some stuff ready to spray. This old rear end here for a S10 motor swap we're doing. We gotta be able to get the power down, you know what I'm saying?
Put it to the ground, huh?
Put it to the ground.
And be able to handle it.
Yeah.
That original rear end ain't gonna handle that power, is it?
So we're just getting out ready to shoot some color on it. Probably gonna do a little matte black on it. Some kind of basic. And we got some interior pieces for the 36. Working on shooting those. Going the interior color, it's like brown.
Oh yeah.
Got the seat bracket, all the seat brackets, the seat adjusters, and that sort of thing for now. That way all that stuff can get upholstered. It's gonna be pretty sick. I think you gotta show them the update on all the custom-made interior panels.
Yeah, let's do that. Nate Dogg's been sick with the what kind of virus he got? The Narvo virus?
Narvo, stomach virus.
He's been having a problem last few days.
Jay's got most of these panels, you know, these are not factory panels. Just had to make them all from scratch. So the full inside is gonna be wrapped. Got good progress going. I think it's gonna be pretty sweet.
The header panel looks pretty cool.
Yep. There's the fabric there. What's going on?
Yeah, so you're matching those interior parts. You're painting in there kind of to that fabric, huh?
Yeah. Yeah.
Cool.
Should be pretty sweet. Similar to the basically the same method we did on the Apache.
Yep.
Same thing. Keep everything nice and clean, you know. You're gonna have a bunch of different colors going on, that sort of thing. Ooh, gonna be pretty cool.
We've got lots of seams today. A lot of seams yesterday.
Let's take a look at what he's been taping up the underneath of this. Well, actually, this is the top, but yesterday he was seam sealing, taping the entire
Floor sections.
Floor undercarriage here. Lots of work to get ready for
Undercoating.
undercoating.
Which most people don't do as much as this. This is the correct way to do it. We seam seal everything first.
Undercoat. We decided to put the undercoating on before painting this time, huh?
Yes, we have to because this Bronco has to go back on its frame before we paint it. Because the way we have it braced up on the inside, we got to cut the braces out to paint it correctly. So we'll do the undercoating and everything first. Then we'll sit it back on the frame, and this one will be painted on its frame.
Cool. So lots of detail work yesterday. taping up the firewall.
We still have to do the inside of the cabin last. I still got a whole nother day probably the inside.
People don't realize the time it takes. You know, I mean, they say tape up the bottom.
Right here isn't going to cut it, as you can see.
So to do it right, it takes a lot of time. Prep work, you know, to make the paint job good, all is in the prep work and the body work. It's not, I mean,
we take a lot of steps here to get it in the booth. The booth is the small step, and even Professor T will tell you that's what people see, but what they don't see is what we all have to do to make that look good, to get it right.
I mean, you got to be able to lay the paint down right, but 90% of it is what it was.
It takes a good trigger man, but that good trigger man makes us do a very, very good job.
Yeah. Cool. Thank you, Jeremy.
Yes, sir.
All right, we're going to walk to the back shop and see what's going on there. So hang with us. All right, before we get to the back shop, this is the frame for that 69 Oldsmobile that you saw on the cart inside. We'll be taking this up to Justin at Scott's Hot Rods next Wednesday. I'm going to take it up there so he can do all the measurements, because this is an oddball. Not many people Pro Tour a 69 Olds 98, and so Justin needed the frame to make all the correct measurements and everything, so we'll stay tuned for that one. But we'll head on back here. We got a 69 black Camaro, or two of them actually, ready to go home. All right guys, we're coming to the back shop. Got this beautiful black 69 Camaro. Travis and Carter are working on it.
Hey!
Are you tired of seeing Camaros for the last few days?
No, I love Camaros. Tired of buffing on a red Camaro.
Yeah.
3 days buffing after it's had 5 or 6, maybe 7 days of buffing. So we got a total of 2.5 weeks of buffing.
And make it perfect.
To make it almost perfect.
Almost. Nothing's perfect, right?
No.
Well, y'all did some buffing on this hood that y'all getting ready to put on too.
Yeah, we're having to modify the booster. We got to shimmy the booster over a little bit. It's hitting.
For the hood?
Yeah, see the shock.
Shock.
It is hitting. Yep. I don't know why you even tried.
Paint work that I showed you the other day. There's got a little pollen on it, but
I've heard it.
getting ready to wash this up for.
That right there is black with silver stripes.
Yeah. I love the hidden headlights. I mean, it just makes that car look mean.
Mean.
She's getting ready to get washed. Got a lot of pollen here in Greenville, South Carolina. She'll get washed and probably have pollen all over before the customer comes to pick her up, but we'll see what we got in here. Tell us about this 69 you got, Travis. Well, let's talk about this hood first. I mean, look at that.
Look at this. Would you just
I
look
mean,
at that?
You go on Facebook, Instagram this morning, you'll see some shots of this hood with the reflection in it. All right, let's talk about this.
Talk about how shiny
This beautiful 69 that you've been working on.
Look at that.
About 2 weeks of polishing. This is ready to go home. A lot of you will probably say it's not finished, but the customer is going to finish this car out the remainder of the way, we hope.
It'll be back.
Maybe.
Good chance.
It's a big project for a customer.
Big project.
I mean, there's a
They
lot
think
of...
when they get it painted that they're 3/4 of the way. We consider it to be about 1/4 of the way. So now it's time to make it go down the road.
Well, and
Engine, transmission, brakes, interior,
electrical.
you know, heck, you got everything that makes it go down the road to do left.
And that beautiful car, you're going to take the hood, the fenders, header panel, all that stuff back off to work
be
in
able
that
to work on
engine, the engine bay,
Yep.
or else you're going to have scratches and belt notches and everything else all over that car.
If it was staying here, we wouldn't have had the front end on it. We'd have done all that stuff,
Yep,
then hung the sheet metal last.
right. But we wanted to finish product. You know, we didn't want the customer hauling a bunch of parts back to his house to store for.
Well, he wanted them hung. Remember?
Yeah. But we don't know when he's going to get on it to finish it, so to store all those parts in the garage somewhere is just asking for problems. But that thing is looking sharp.
It's still dirty. Still got to wipe it off a little.
Yeah, I mean,
Detail her out a little
gotta.
bit more.
And it's got the Fessler's flush glass. Say that twice. Fessler's flush mounted glass. Fessler's. So the two
Tag, Fleshler.
Fessler, yeah. Have that tag. We'll tag. Indian Outlaw still working on her.
Non-Fessler.
Non-Fessler,
glass.
yeah. Creative Rod's flush mounted glass, custom, which we've showed you that before. And then we've got over here, we got the 66 C10. You guys have seen that. We got the GTO that's going to be with us at Good Guys coming up. We got this 70 Charger that y'all have seen in a previous video. We painted the rear quarter on this one, and the top had to repin. Had old Charlie come in and repinstripe that back quarter for us. She will be ready probably next week to go home. Well, should be ready next week to go home to the customer. So that's 3 out. Bring some more in. That's about it for Creative Rods today. What do you think? It's just, it ain't even, what, 10 o'clock maybe?
Ain't even 10 o'clock. 9:40. It's
And
beautiful.
we got 2 cars,
I'm
3
taking
cars.
a day off.
No. No, we can't do that. We done had too many days off.
Nah, I ain't had a day off for
Well,
2 years.
We've had days of non-pay. We gotta have some pay days, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They sell those at the gas station, I think.
So, if you guys like our videos, please like, share, and subscribe. And stay tuned. We'll have more shop videos, other videos coming up. Good Guys, April 26th, 27th. Nashville, Good Guys. A week after that, we'll be there both. Come see us.
Signing autographs.
Me. Not him. Me. Maybe Big Block. He's the popular one, right?
Yeah, Big Block's just, he's the star.
He started, so yeah, Big Block will be there. So anyway, we'll see y'all there.
Bye.
Bye.